In this video we'll be looking at iSurvey by Provision Solutions. iSurvey can be found at www.isurvey1000.com or alternatively by visiting www.provisionsolutions.co.uk, where you'll find a link directing you to this home page. On this home page you'll find out details of iSurvey1000 and iSurvey1000. In this video we're going to be looking at iSurvey200. On the left hand side here you'll see you can register, and when you register you'll be asked to choose the sector that you work in or that you want to survey. On this list at the moment you'll see accounting, complementary therapy, through to voluntary sector hearing loss and voluntary sector visual impairment. You just choose the one that relates to your sector and fill in your details. If the sector that you work in isn't on this list, please contact Provision Solutions and we'll be able to add it very quickly. Okay, but I'm already registered, so I'm going to sign in. I sign in there with my email address and then my password and click sign in. And once I've signed in, this brings me to the questionnaire page. Details of how to undertake the questionnaire face-to-face or how to undertake the questionnaire online are given to me. And further down the page you'll see here that I'm in the voluntary sector questionnaire visual impairment section, where there's a questionnaire with 20 questions. If I click here I can download that questionnaire as a PDF. And this is ideal for the face-to-face or telephone interviews. I can print off one per person, put in a reference number and the date, and ask the questions on the form. How did you come into contact with us? And tick the box so they reply, and quickly go through the form that way. Alternatively, I could email my survey participants this link at the bottom, and this link into an email sent to everyone will bring them to a survey from iSurvey voluntary sector visual impairment. Click here to start, and you'll see here question 1, how did you come into contact with us? They click the radio button, which represents their answer, and click next. And you'll see here there's a progress bar, moves along as they answer the questions in the survey. Either way, once these are completed, there'll be two options. Firstly, if it's done online, it would come to your response section, and in that response section you can see a unique number which goes with each questionnaire. Alternatively, if you've asked the questions yourself over the phone or face-to-face, you can key in the response by clicking underneath the voluntary sector questionnaire visual impairment title. You can key in a response, and here you'll see I can put in a number, reference number, and then from my paper responses I tick the box which was the answer that that person gave, and that will be submitted into the responses section. And in these responses section, if I open one that I've keyed in earlier, say 014, here you'll see the reference at the top and the answer that that participant gave me I've ticked in. Back to responses, and here's the list of the 200 people you'll be able to key in iSurvey200. Once all of these are in, immediately the feedback is available, and as you can see I haven't put in 200, but I have feedback available from the ones that I've put in. So I click on feedback, and here we are. Voluntary sector questionnaire visual impairment, as you can see. First question, how did you come into contact with us? We've seen that question on the email interview and on the paper interview, and here's the results. There's a little bit of an explanation as to why that information is useful. Then below that you'll see 35.29% of the people I interviewed came into contact with us via social services. Below that is a breakdown of the other answers that were given, And as you can see, very small numbers or no numbers at all for visited the centre, no numbers for can't remember, very small numbers for told by a friend or from the hospital. This might indicate to me that I want to look into the hospital referral process to see whether there's anything there that could be done to increase people coming into contact with us from that area. But alternatively, the social services where people are coming from is still not that high. I think I'd have to look at them a little bit more to see if there's something we could do to improve that referral rate. Moving down the page, you'll see all of the questions followed by a really nice graphic of a pie chart. So gives you the really quick breakdown. So there we are, 29.4%. This big slice at the bottom here is the large print figure, which is everyone, or the majority of responses to this particular question said large print. And that's represented on the pie chart there. Going down to the bottom of the page, we've got click here to download PDF. And once I click there, go straight to a PDF of the information that you've just seen on screen. So each question is represented on an independent page, and it includes the really nice pie chart graphic and the highest percentage and the other results that were on the online feedback. That you can print out and use or keep or save. Okay, going back to the website, and we've had a look at the feedback. Just going back through, this is where you input your responses. We go back to the questionnaire page, which is the page we came in at as soon as we signed in. So I'm going to sign out. And there we are, back at the sign-in page. So I'll click on home, back to home. Okay, that was just a brief overview of iSurvey1000. Please visit the site at www.isurvey1000.com, where you can find out more about this iSurvey process, or alternatively visit www.provisionsolutions.co.uk and find out more about the services provided by Provision Solutions.